ways to view the world so similar at times. Two ways to rule the world to justify their crimes. By kings and queens, young men are sent to die in war. Their propaganda speaks those words been heard before. Two ways to view the world brought Europe down in flames. Two ways to rule as man gone insane. Not you will remain. Who'll find a way to live one more day? Through days of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace. Religion and greed cause millions to bleed. 3 decades of war. From dawn to dawn, the fighting, time will they stand. The fog of war as they when armies scorch the land. When all of Europe's burning, what can be done? They've been to war a decade, 2 more to come. Long way from home, lifetime at war, has man gone insane? Not you will remain. Who'll find a way to live one more day? Through days of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace. Religion and greed cause millions to bleed. 3 decades of war. When they face death, they're all alike. No right or wrong, rich or poor. No matter who they served before, good or bad, they're all the same. Rest side by side now. As man gone insane, not you will remain. Who'll find a way to live one more day? Through days of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace. Religion and greed cause millions to bleed. 3 decades of war has man gone insane. Not you will remain. Who'll find a way to live one more day? Through days of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace. Religion and greed cause millions to
Mig, ready to rule the skies. The People's Air Force. In control. On full alert. Gear up reporting.
trains my hands for war, and my fingers for battle. In the silence before the storm, I do not stand alone.
The system is down. You have 5 minutes.
My shield when arrows fly. You lift me from the dust of fear and teach me how to fight. Not by strength that comes from man, not by sword alone, but by the power of your name. I stand before the throne. The earth may shake beneath my feet, the sky may turn to flame, but I will not be moved. I call upon your name. Train me for battle, make my spirit strong. I will not falter, I know where I belong. You are my fortress, my shield in the flame. I rise with power in your holy name. Stretch your hand from heaven high, break the enemy line, scatter those who stand against the truth that you define. Man is like a fleeting breath, a shadow in the wind, but you remain forevermore, the battle you will win. Lightning flashes through the sky, your voice begins to roar. Every chain will break tonight like never seen before. Train me for battle, make my spirit strong. I will not falter, I know where I belong. You are my fortress, my shield in the flame. I rise with power in your holy name. Raise the banner high. The king will fight beside. No fear, no fear. We march into the night. Our God will lead us through the fight. Train me for battle, I will stand my ground. When the war is calling, I will hear the sound. You are my fortress, my victory, my flame. Forever I will rise in your mighty name. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, the one who trains my hands for war. I am ready. 17 tons of blessed steel and brass. Crew of 5, we're loading breech and ram. Coordinates from forward spotters past, while promethium fumes burn through our masks. Shell casings pile like copper rain. Each round stamps another grid square gone. We count our shots and craters, not in names. Been 3 days since we've seen the dawn. Loader's arms are shaking, but he won't quit. Gunner's got that 1,000-yard stare. Commander's voice gone hoarse from calling hits, but we keep feeding shells into her prayer. Earthshaker, make the heads understand. Earthshaker, turn their blasphemy to sand. When she speaks, mountains answer back. When she roars, their spines all crack. Earthshaker, pride of Greek's artillery track. My grandfather worked these same gun crews. Died at 14, normal Krieg lifespan. His mask hangs from my station, still got his residue from when shrapnel caught him in the span. Between reload and firing solution set, I wear his number 4479. Some say we're cursed, but I ain't dead yet. 6 more hours till we rotate off the line. Grid reference 44791. Adjust fire. Load high explosive, maximum charge. All stations report ready. On my command. They say we got no souls left to save. Just numbers stamped on corroded tags. But when this cannon pounds another wave of traitors into mud and body bags, I feel something close to what they call pride. Not for ourselves, we're just the crew, but for this beast of steel we're chained beside. She's more alive than me or you. Earthshaker, blessed be thy toxic rounds. Earthshaker, level cities break their crowns. When she speaks, their bunkers fall. When she roars, their blood runs cold. Earthshaker, worth 10,000 lives of gold. 17 tons. 17 tons. Another shift begins at dawn. Shift the mighty payload. The round for none can escape from our sight. Their men will hit them wherever they lay the gun and bring them the Emperor's fire. Attention heretics, the Medusas are here, and all you hold dear is due to be smeared. You're through sowing fear and you'll soon disappear. So ready your doom, cause your doom's growing near. Left and haul and shift the mighty payload. The round for none can escape from our sights, and then we'll hit them wherever they lay the gun and bring and fro when the pyres glow. Nowhere to go, hiding low when the fire rolls. Are you prepared when the gun strikes and fries the foe? Medusa's glare makes you one with the stone below. Left and up and shift the mighty pay. Low, the round for none can escape from our sight. And we'll hit them wherever they lay. The gun and bring them the Emperor's fire. Don't try to fall back, 'cause I'm happy to tell you that we're packing up state. Come back, trees as well. We got stacks of miraculous tactical shells to wrap you in fast, that is practically hell. And haul and shift the mighty pay. Low, the round for none can escape from our sight. And we'll hit them wherever they lay. The gun and bring them the Emperor's fire. With death as you pan and you wheeze, out of breath as you flee from my reign of HE. If it's out of your depth to breathe in PPE, take it off, seize a lung full of sweet tea. And haul and shift the mighty bay. Low, the round for none can escape from our sight. And then we'll hit them wherever they lay. The gun and bring them the Emperor's fire. You see that thunder was religious deficiency. We drive them under with thundering precision. See, we bring the thunder with wondrous efficiency. You cannot run from the guns of the sons of Creed. Left and haul and shift the mighty pay. Low, the round for none can escape from our sight. And then we'll hit them wherever they lay. The gun and bring them the Emperor's fire. The Emperor's fire. The Emperor's fire. In the mud, red flags in the rain. We count the shells like beads on a chain. Smoke on the ridge, grit in my teeth. The field goes still, then it bites underneath. Your name on my sleeve, faded and torn. I heard the bugle before the dawn. Hold the line, lantern eyes on the broken sky. Hear that roar, it's coming close. One more breath, then we go. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Hammer the ground, let the iron parade. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Time or night. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Carts full of ash, rations and rust. A blackbird circles over the dust. Captain says, keep your head low. But I can feel that old thunder grow. We share one match, one last grin. If this is the end, then let it begin. Hold the line, lantern eyes on the broken sky. Hear that roar, it's coming close. One more breath, then we go. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Hammer the ground, let the iron parade. Symphony of the artillery brigade. Symphony of the artillery tide of humanity crossing the stars. The legions awaken, the Astartes return. Where the enemies gather, the Emperor's sons burn. Through darkness unending, through blood and despair, the Imperial marches, no sacrifice spared. From high wall to fortress, the battle lines drawn. For the fate of mankind we stand ever strong. Hold the line, for the Emperor we bleed. Raise the sign of the Aquila's creed. For terror we stand, for the throne we command. Through fire and void, humanity's shield, we will not fall, we will not yield. For terror we stand, across every war-torn land. From the ashes of worlds we make our stand. For terror. War calls the faithful, the regiments rise. The guard holds the trenches where countless have died. The sisters of battle ignite holy flame. The saints of the battlefield praising his name. And where hope is failing, the angels descend. Space marriage charging again and again. With bolter and chains, what the darkness is torn. For the light of the Emperor forever is sworn. Stand and fight through the black of the void, burning bright where the heretics trod. For terror we stand, for the throne we command. Through fire and void, humanity's shield, we will not fall, we will not yield. For terror we stand, across every war-torn land. From the ashes of worlds we make our stand. For terror, for terror. Across a million worlds, the Imperium fights a war without end. From Cadia to Armageddon, from the halo stars to holy terror itself, humanity survives. Because humanity stands together. Fight for the throne! Fight for the creed! Faith is our armor! War is our need! For terror we stand, for the throne we command. No matter the foe, no matter the cost, we march for mankind or all will be lost. For terror we stand, with the Emperor's hand. In the fire of war, his warriors forged. For terror forever. For the Lord of the Forge. For terror. Hand on bone, big man walking far from home. Little men looked up at Og, then they looked away. They saw fists, they saw scars, they did not know his name. Gallus looked him in the eye like all was more than wool. Said stand tall, hold the line. That is what strength is for. Good lad, keep walking on. Good lad, the road is long. Carry him home, I'll carry him home. Gallows don't sleep in the mud alone. Good lad, keep walking on. Carry him home, carry him home. Dallas taught him left from right, and when to raise his hand, when to crush, when to shield, when gentle means command. Dog knew smoke and dog knew guns, and dog knew Gallus's tone. When that voice called through fire, I was not alone. Good lad, I'll keep walking on. Good lad, the road is long. Carry him home, I'll carry him home. Gallows don't sleep in the mud alone. Good lad, I'll keep walking on. Carry him home, carry him home. Way, way, way. Then the sky came down in flame, and all the orders broke. Men cried left, men cried run, but all heard Gallus choke. Ooh-ha. Small man falling, big hand down, blood on the commissar's coat. Og don't know no final words, Og only knows don't let go. Step by step through the black, shells fall near, Og don't look back. Little man heavy but not like shame. Gallus goes quiet, Og says his name. Good lad, I'll keep walking on. Good lad, the road is long. Carry him home, I'll carry him home. Gallus don't sleep in the mud alone. Good lad, I'll keep walking on. Carry him home, carry him home. Good lad, keep walking on. Gallows don't sleep in the mud alone. Carry him home, carry him home. May tremble with fear, will stand firm for the Emperor's here. With his guidance we'll never falter, in his light will be the altar. Through the ashes of worlds we stay, In the Emperor's name we're unswayed, for the Imperium will give our all, until the final battle fall. For the Emperor will fight and die, in his name our spirits high. With lustres raised and bayonets strong, we'll march until the dawn. In the Emperor's name we stand strong, for in his grace we belong. With loyalty unbroken, we'll never yield, for the Emperor, our eternal shield. For the Emperor will fight and die, in his name our spirits high. With lustres raised and bayonets strong, we'll march until the dawn. Lesson 1, conserve ammunition. Shots off for official permission. If the foe is far away, fire once, then make him pay. If the foe is in the trench, do not waste the Emperor's strength. Check the chart, consult the level. Close enough, straight to shovel. Work 101, straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101, straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble, work 101, straight to shovel. Lesson 2, improve the ground. Flat terrain must not be found. Hill too high, dig it lower. Road too clear, make it slower. Tank comes rolling through the wire. Can you stop it with rifle fire? 9, then be helpful, be professional. Remove the road. Straight to shovel, work 101, straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101, straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble, work 101, straight to shovel. Lesson 3, a wall is rude. Standing there with attitude. If it will not open wide, do not cry, do not confide. Over is dangerous, through is loud. Under makes the Emperor proud. If the fortress will not settle, teach it manners. Straight to shovel, work 101, straight to shovel. No debate, no trouble. Ammo low, orders double. Work 101, straight to shovel. Dig him down, dig him level. Mud and iron for the devil. If it stands and means you trouble, work 101, straight to shovel. From hive-stack smoke to trench-line mud, we learn to march where the dead men flood. Stamped and shipped by the titheman's hand, given a gun and a firing stand. No blessed steel and no shining sign, just flak and faith in the firing line. Hear the order, feel the sound, plant your boots and hold the ground. Guardsmen, hold the line, hold it fast, make them break and never let them pass. For the living, not the slain, for the worlds beyond the pain. Not for glory, not for fame, but for every human name. We stand, we fire, we overcome, we hold the line for all mankind. Greenskins charge with iron roar, laughing loud as they hit the wire. Rank by rank we cut them down, bodies pile but we don't bow. Lost fire burns the midnight red, bayonets speak for the nearly dead. Step by step we make them pay, we win the war 1 yard a day. Guardsmen, hold the line, hold it fast, let the nightmare test its last. For the house and factory rows, for the streets where children grow. Not for marble, not for stone, but for flesh and blood and bone. We stand, we fire, we overcome, we hold the line for all mankind. The dead rise up with borrowed breath, wearing faces stolen from death. They speak our names, they beg, they lie. We answer back with disciplined fire. War-born things claw through the gate, promising truth, promising fate. We burn their words in last gunlight. Human will against endless night. Guardsmen, hold the line, hold it fast. Let the madness break at last. For the minds they tear apart, for the still beating human heart. Not for heaven, not for flame, but to keep us still the same. We stand, we fire, we overcome. We hold the line for all mankind. Giants march in rows, silent eyes and weapon glow. We drown their steps in shots and smoke. Every halter cog we broke. They rise again, we die in files, buying time in measured miles. They do not flee, they do not bend, but still we make them feel the end. Guardsmen, hold the line, hold it fast. For the future we outlast. For the billions yet unborn. For tomorrow bought in blood. We are small but we are many. We are spent but never empty. We stand, we fire, we overcome. We hold the line for all mankind. Guardsmen, hold the line, hold it fast. Make them break and never let them pass. For the living, not the slain. For the worlds beyond the pain. Not for glory, not for fame, but for every human name. We stand, we fire, we overcome. We hold the line for all mankind. Lost gun hot, boots still set. Human line, not broken yet. Trooper, your last gun may jam, your bayonet may break, your officer may die, but the shovel remains. Open your manual to page 1. I wore the light like borrowed skin, played the part they let me in, saved the crowns that fragilize, while something darker learned to rise. I felt the shift the night you came, turned every oath into a flame. Now every line I swore to keep is ash beneath your name in me. Call me cursed, call me wrong, I've been breaking for too long. If the world stands in your way, then the world will have to pay. I'm not your hero, I'm what remains. When love turns holy vows to chase, I'll burn the sky, I'll break the ground just to hear you say my name out loud. If heaven falls, I won't complain, I'll crown you in ash if they deny your reign. Every saint that begged me stay turned their face when you were named. So I learned what power means when mercy dies and nothing redeems. No hesitation in my hand, no forgiveness in my plan. Every throne that won't concede will kneel beneath what I'll unleash. No salvation, no return, let the righteous watch it burn. If they refuse what I proclaim, then ash will carry out your name. I'm not your hero, I'm what remains. crown you in ash if they deny your reign. Say the word.
Every wall, every throne, every kingdom not your own, I'll erase, I'll reclaim, till the world forgets their names.
Let them fear, let them see what devotion makes of men. I'm not your hero, I'm what remains when love turns holy vows to chains. I'll burn the sky, I'll break the ground just to hear you say my name out loud. If heaven falls, I won't complain. I crown you in ash if they deny your They prayed for a savior. You chose me instead. The king is coming. They thought the silence brought them time. They thought the waiting wore us thin. They counted heads and measured fear and bet we'd never rise again. They built their walls on what they stole. They locked the gates with chains of lies. They sat behind their stolen thrones and never watched the eastern skies. But the order came this morning and the fire hit our lungs. And the men who knelt in silence just became the men who run. Not away, toward not in fear, in fury. The king said one word, go! Tell hell we're coming through the fire and through the flood. We don't count the cost, we carry it. We move by the power of his blood. Tell hell we're coming. Not a warning, a promise. Every stolen inch, every broken gate. We're taking back what's ours tonight. Tell hell we're coming. Tell hell we're coming. The fathers rose before the dawn. The mothers hit the floor in prayer. The sons laced up what fear took off. The daughters said we'll meet you there. We are not what they expected. We are not what they prepared for. We are not the quiet ones anymore. We are the knock before the door falls. Tell hell we're coming through the smoke and through the night. We don't need their permission. We already have the right. Tell hell we're coming by the name that shakes the ground. Every demon, every throne, every kingdom built on dark is about to hear the sound. Tell hell we're coming. We didn't ask to fight this war, but we will not apologize for winning it. Every prayer they tried to bury just became the ground they're standing on, and it's shifting. We are the ones who bled in quiet. We are the ones who held through hell. Now we're the ones with fire in our throats and a message for the gates. Open up, or we'll open them ourselves. Tell hell we're coming. Tell hell we're coming. Tell claws inside of me. Hold the light, contain the fire. Blood runs deep with dark desire. Hear it now, beneath the skin. We were the light, we cannot stay. Crimson fate has found its way. Perfect forms begin to fall. The thirst within will take us all. In blood we are born. In blood we are torn. The core within we can ignore. Angels rise, then fall once more. We cannot still. Whispers bending thought and will. Angels forged in sacred light. Now we turn that grace to might. Every breath the war inside. Every truth we try to hide. We were made to stand above. Now we drown in blood we love. All the light. No soul must see what will be. Chains are breaking from within. We were the light, we cannot stay. Crimson fate has found its way. Perfect forms begin to fall. The thirst within will take us all. In blood we are born. In blood we are torn. The core within can ignore. Angels rise, then fall once more. Hold it back, don't let go.
Feel it rise,
let it flow.
we are not
What we were,
we are not
we are not pure. We were the light, we cannot stay. Crimson fate has found its way. Perfect forms begin to fall. The thirst within will take us all. In blood we are born. In blood we are torn. Let the heavens hear our roar. Angels rise, then fall once Bolter fire ceased, las guns hung idle, and even the roaring of Xenos throats faltered. For in that instant, every mind, human and alien alike,